We all know Paris. We, the famous city of love, filled with baguettes and the frog legs eater. Well, I went there, but my trip wasn't filled with love and baguette. So firstly, I don't know why, but I was expecting the air over there to smell like pastries the moment we would leave through the plane's door. But that wasn't the case, since it just smelled like any other place. I did see a bunch of armed soldiers though, waiting outside of our plane. This wasn't what I was expecting, but it was sick as fuck. But anyway, I left the airport and went straight to our tourist bus. And by the way, it was a school trip. So after hours on the bus, we finally arrived to this famous place, Paris, jet lagged as fuck. I had problems standing up and my eyes kept closing on their own, which wasn't the case for our teachers since they weren't feeling anything. In the rush of their excitement, we went straight to the Louvre. And over there, we were welcomed with a bunch of random people selling cheap Eiffel Towers and other goodies. Anyway, we got in the museum and went through a lot of big paintings. Most of them would represent naked people and war crimes. Once we got to the Mona Lisa, I couldn't see the painting for shit since it was more crowded than a Drake concert. Mostly Chinese were present though. And they kept saying photo photo, which is very funny cause they would run around saying photo photo, photo photo, photo photo. And because of that, no one got to see the painting up close. So after the Louvre, we went to Notre Dame de Paris before it burned down, and it looked fantastic. Other students went on the roof, while my friends and I went to eat pastries. So I guess we did eat a lot of baguette. And please don't make this sus. We also got to visit a bunch of other touristic places such as the Champs-Élysées, but nothing happened there besides at the Eiffel Tower. We went to the top and shit was so windy that the whole structure kept moving. And I mean moving. I believe that it's at this point that me and a girl that we'll call Cindy got closer, to which I'll come back to in a second. So by the time we left the Eiffel Tower, it was late at night and we were dead. So the next day, early in the morning, we got to do a tour of the city. And this girl that I was talking about before really was feeling the love of the city that I wasn't feeling at all. And she kept making advances on me, but back then I was way too dense to notice anything. We then left to the Chateau of Versailles. And over there, my friends threw a bottle of water at me, to which I responded by jumping on it so he wouldn't have any water. But this water bottle, filled to the brim, exploded on another tourist. And I mean, I got the guy soaking wet. I felt so bad, I was ready to dig my own grave. And the guy did get pissed off, but nothing happened. So we left the castle and finally got dropped out at the underground tramway. And this shit was so polluted, I could legit see all the smog move when the trains would approach. This was so dirty, the floor and the walls were sticky as hell. We did leave quickly to another church cause I was having Black Pest flashbacks. So we not only arrived to the church, but this place became my favorite instantly since it was what I was expecting from Paris. It's called the Basilica Notre Dame de Fourvière, and the view I got out of this place was out of this world. Some streets over there smelled like pastries, some smelled like pasta, and some smelled like typical French cooking. There were painters and drawers on the sidewalks, but I didn't ask for a portrait since the next day I would leave to London.